All right, how's it going, everyone? Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles, and today we've got Stellar Crown, the ETB, just dropped this past week. I went to the pre-release the week before. Seems like a cool set. Still haven't looked at the spoilers and everything that's in the set. I do typically like to be surprised about things. Which, speaking of surprised, it seems the promo here is Knocked Owl, one of my favorite Pokemans of all time because I love owls. My spirit animal is actually the snow owl, so definitely a fan of that. Yeah, it's a cool one. And normally these ETBs, I will keep the promo sealed. But this is one I'll probably get at least another ETB because I am keeping that and adding it to my owl collection. So fan of that. Not sure who this dude is, but yeah, like the art on those as well. That's cool. It's already off to a decent start. Always is when you like the contents of a box like this before even cracking the packs. That's typically a good sign, I would say. So just gonna get this stuff out of the way. We got our little book, and these are kind of helpful, right? Like if you want to keep track of the set, it's nice. I do like the bundle stuff that Pokemon has got going on. Now, of course, I mean, the way these work, though, is sometimes you might do pretty well for yourself or you might get totally hosed. You know what I mean? I feel like in Magic, the averages are better than Pokemon. And that's definitely one thing that I like about cracking Magic packs over Pokemon packs. But then what I like more about cracking Pokemon packs over Magic packs is when you get the big hit, it feels so much better than the big hit in Magic, right? Now, they do have serialized cards now for Magic, which I haven't pulled one of those. So, you know, one day when I do finally, I might change my opinion about that. But at the moment, you know, when you get the big hit in Pokemon, it gives you that gambler's rush. And that's why we're all here, right? Yeah, gambling's cool. All right. First one, trash. Tragic. Yeah, Melmetal, the EX guy. Talked about this in the packs that I pulled open for pre-release, but Melmetal EX, just awful. Him and Lucario both. Awful EX monsters. So, wonder what EX guys in this set are actually decent. Because that's a pretty low bar right there. I know there's a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle special illustration, so we'd be happy with any of those. All right, Joltik did not take my advice. All right, and then I thought that was a hollow for a second, and then Turtle Boy, Turtle. All right, now I mean Joltik's not normally a guy that I'd be excited to see. Now I will say that is some neat art. You know, I'm going to give credit where credit is due, absolutely. And in that regard, I do like the art on this Joltik, even if he's not really a guy that I'm normally a fan of. 30 HP, very low. Let's see, search your deck for up to 2 basic grass energy and up to 2 basic lightning energy and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. Okay, you know what? That's actually halfway decent. Sorry, Joltik. Even as a card, you're not that bad. I mean, searching for 4 energies with 1 attack. Now, again, obviously the downside of 30 HP, and now that I'm thinking about it, I said that, but then you have things like Cleffa, which super risky, right? But Cleffa's ability of drawing up to 7 cards. Now, one thing better about Cleffa, obviously, is Cleffa requires no energy to use that move in the first place. Whereas Joltik, even though you're searching for 4 energies, you do have to have an energy in your hand in the first place. But obviously, if you're searching for 4, that's quite a lot. You know, in some decks like Charizard, Venusaur, Dangerous Toxwhip. All right, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. Now, see, that's not like a super crazy EX card or anything, but that's decent. Now, again, like it's hard to compare a stage 2 to a stage 1, obviously, because stage 2, you're gonna have to go through more hoops, either rare candy or having the stage 1 in the deck as well. So obviously, you know, just like comparing a basic Pokemon to any evolution Pokemon, right? It's not the fairest of comparisons, but still, I mean, that is a world of difference compared to the Melmetal and the Lucario. So, I know there was some basic EX guy from this set that looked really good. Can't remember who it was, but yeah, I mean, even that basic one, I was like, dang, yeah, this card is also better than Lucario and Melmetal. Like, if those EX guys were like basic, I still wouldn't play them because it's just they're not that good. And if your opponent knocks them out, they get 2 prize cards. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like super bitter. We'll see. All right, that thing. Skadoosh. I also picked this up from my local game store. Not my game store that I go to called your local game store, but Rally Squirrel over down here in Mint Hill, North Carolina. And yeah, it always does feel better, you know, putting your money towards real businesses and not just Jeff Bezos's wallet. You know, you might have to pay a little bit more, but you know, at least you know that your capital is funding, you know, real people. And Raging Bull, all right. I'm sure people could say, well, Bezos provides jobs for people. And yeah, he does. Like, I'm not gonna hate on any you know, businessman necessarily just because they have money and shit. But you know, definitely when you monopolize an industry and have poor working conditions and hoard money like you're a fucking dragon, you know, I think you deserve probably a little bit of criticism at the very least. Double. Glim Snarl and Buffalo Lord. Okay. Oh, that is a rare. Okay, so you're gonna go over there. Last trumpet's gonna go over there. All right, we got what, 3 packs left? All right, so we've got a double rare and an illustration rare so far. Can we get a special illustration like Bulbasaur or Squirtle? That would be so nifty, so nifty, so nice. We'll see. Can we be so lucky? I'm unsure. All right. And nope, not lucky. Not lucky at all. Lydian, that was one of the guys I had in my pre-release deck. Decent and limited. Don't think it's going to see much play in any kind of competitive way. But you never know. You never know. Depending on what the meta calls for, that kind of ability, you know, could be quite useful. But I don't see that specific card being used really. All right, what do we got? We got a flower, we got Lacey, and we got knocked out. All right, I mean, I do like owls, but yeah, obviously not what we were hoping for. Okay, we got 1 pack left. This is it. You go over here. All right, this is it, folks. Magic fingers. Drum roll for the hosing that's about to happen. And again, I mean, at the end of the day, anytime you get an illustration rare, you know, in a product like this, you're still doing well for yourself, obviously. But you know, go big or go home, right? Game first, your last. All right, we're gonna go straight to it. What do we got? What do we got? It looks rough. Oh, okay. All right, that was not as rough as possible. Metacham EX, right? The great universal irony. Universal wasn't really the right adjective there, but regardless, the irony of we got a Stage 1 EX. Let us see if he is better than Lucario and Melmetal. He already looks better because his attacks don't see him as random and shitty. All right, Chiatsu. Put damage counters in your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 50. Okay, dope. And this attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance, but the ogre. See? You see what I mean? Now, this isn't like some crazy EX guy, but it's a, you know, it's a regular Stage 1 EX for 260 HP. This attack's kind of similar to like Roaring Moon EXs, except that one, you know, puts you down to like, you know, 30 or 40 life, and it does kill. But no, I mean, that's halfway decent. Is it going to see competitive play? Is it seeing competitive play? I don't know. But we got an ultra rare, we got a double rare, we got an illustration rare. That's one for the books. And a knocked owl. Not bad. Support your local businesses, and see ya.